Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your mid-month June reading. I'm super excited by your energy this month for the rest of June, and I would say probably through the end of August or the middle of August for many of you. There's just this really lovely soft pink energy around you right now, and what I'm getting from that is that someone has a little crush on you. Someone's got some romantic intentions. For many of you, this is probably somebody you don't know yet. It could be a secret admirer, somebody at work. This person's energy comes across as younger than you. And again, somebody you don't see regularly or someone you don't have contact with regularly. So, or you may be romantically interested in someone else who isn't noticing you, which is a possibility. And for some of you, you're really daydreaming about that lifelong dream you've been having. And it's just coming back full circle where it's really present in your mind right now. And then for some of you, and I know this story all too well, some of you have a mother figure or a female figure around you who's kind of feeling a little overbearing right now. And they might be nagging you about it sort of sounds like get your act together or things like that. And they might, be pressuring you or wanting you to get married or get a new job or, do something that they would consider quote unquote adult. They might be seeing you in a light that is not fully accurate because you're pretty stable, you're pretty steady. And it's, the feeling is that they're just really worried about you and they're really seeing it from their own perspective. So with that, Scorpios, let's jump into the cards and see what additional energies are available for you. What additional messages Spirit has for Scorpio. I hope overall that you're all doing really well. It has certainly been a strange and interesting time. But hopefully you're all doing okay. All right, let's see what additional messages Spirit has for you, Scorpio. Milk and honey. So I feel like with this card that you are clearly seeing your worth. You're clearly seeing how abundant you are and how well you're doing, even if other people in your life are not quite seeing things the same way. You're really getting that all the hard work that you've been involved in the last couple years has really paid off, and you're very happy with where you are. You're content with what you're achieving and where things are going. And mending. I'll get more clarification on this card, but I feel like this is about mending a relationship. It may even be with your mother or this older female figure in your life, that there's some mending that needs to happen with familial relationships. Yeah, it's not coming through as mending in a romantic relationship right now, but certainly that might be the case for some of you. And even friendships, mending friendships as well. And check this out, the Fates. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. I just get an excited feeling when I see this card. For you, this just feels like all kinds of good stuff happening. And it could be around romance, but it feels more like around the beginning of a romance when everything is exciting and you don't quite know what's going on, but there's all kinds of flirting and fun, and that's the energy I'm feeling from this card. This is just like, it's like a self-satisfied card, like, yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving this energy. So I really feel like you're taking in the playfulness and the joy and the excitement of whatever this energy is and however it's playing out in your life. whether it is a romantic connection or a playful connection, or it's related to work or something else. There's just a very playful, enjoying energy about it. It's really quite lovely. So let's get a little bit more detail here. Oh, I love that. I'm still looking at that Fates card and just really, really enjoying it. Really enjoying that card. It's like the feeling of your wishes coming true, and you're just sitting back and letting it happen. You're just sitting back and letting those dreams and wishes happen. I have Yin Yang, Healer of the Ages, and Angel of Love. So definitely, definitely there's some fun romance, fun love energy happening for you in the rest of the month of June. And again, all the way through August, I'm seeing this is that same energy. It's just that playful, fun, flirtatious energy. I'll look a little bit more at this with some more detail and some tarot and see if we can learn more about who this might be and what to expect from that. Healer of the Ages. You know, coincidentally, this did come out under the mending card. So I do feel like whatever this relationship or situation is that you're mending, that it's going to be, how do I want to say this? It's something that's been kind of hanging on for a really long time. Whatever this healing is that needs to happen, it's something that's been part of your life for a really long time. So again, this could be with a parent or an older female. It could be with a friend. It could be with a sibling. But the mending of this relationship or this situation will bring about a healing for you that is going to kind of throw your life into a new phase. Like you're going to reach a whole new level of understanding about yourself and about other people through that mending. So it's a really important part of your journey right now. And then we got Yin Yang. And in this, I really see a balance. What I'm seeing here is a balance between taking action and being receptive. That's very much that male-female energy. We talk about divine masculine, divine feminine, and the energies around that. So I'm feeling like you're still working on integrating that energy, and you might be having a little more yang energy right now, a little bit more in the mental space, a little bit more in the action space, and you may need to move or embrace a little bit more of this feminine receptive energy. And it's possible as this romantic interest gets ignited, it's possible that will bring that balance of yin energy into more balance. But again, when I first started the reading, the energy I was picking up on was the pink energy, so it was a lot of yin energy to begin with. So maybe that's just a reminder of the need for a little bit more receptivity, a little bit more creativity and vulnerability also. Yeah, I'm getting the vulnerability in a romantic partnership and romantic connection. That's important. That's an important piece here. What more can we know about this romantic interest for Scorpio? What more can we know about this romantic interest for Scorpio? The Temple Path. So this could actually be somebody that you meet along your spiritual journey, meaning maybe you're in a class or a space. I could see like yoga, or somebody who's on a similar path as you, somebody who shares your interests. I'm also getting kind of around similar diet, similar food, like you guys might share an interest in veganism or, something like that. But it has something to do with the way that you embrace your spirituality and how that looks, and that you may share those things in common with this other person. I'm going to pull a couple of more cards. What else can we know about this romantic connection for Scorpio? Ooh, I'm getting excited. Appreciation. This is a really, really lovely energy. And I feel like this is a different kind of love. So we have that infatuated, romantic love that happens when we first meet somebody. But real love grows from this sense of appreciation. When you feel appreciated, when you can appreciate the other person, you're accepting each other's humanity, right? You accept all parts of each other just for who you are. And I feel like this relationship has that possibility, has the possibility of turning into a love connection, a sustaining love connection. And it may be when you meet this person, or the person who's the subject of your admiration and infatuation right now, it may be that that's funny, I just drew a complete blank. It may be that, what was I going to say? All right, well, we'll come back to that. How funny. I guess that message did not want to come through. Financial constraints. Some of you might be dealing with some financial worries right now. I actually feel like most of you are doing fine, but you may be more worried than the situation calls for. So if you're noticing that you're having a lot of worry about finances, that you have enough money in the bank, but you're still worrying, that would be something to look into and see how that's playing out in your life, because that definitely keeps us from a sense of abundance when we spend time worrying needlessly. Then we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And this is the solar plexus. What I love about this card is it's connected to the crown chakra, and it's also connected to the heart chakra. So our sense of will lives here, our sense of personal power. So if you're struggling with a sense of power in one way or the other, it could be you don't feel confident enough, or you feel overly confident, you'll want to bring that into balance. And particularly as it relates to your opening your crown chakra, so that you feel that sense of connection with spirit, and opening your heart as well. And that will help bring some balance into that solar plexus chakra, which I'm feeling like is an important piece. That's sort of a pattern for you. Maybe that you overpower relationships. You might become overly dominant in relationships. Or the reverse might be true, where you allow other people to dominate you in relationships. Is there anything more that we need to know about this budding love? What more do we need to know about this budding love? And fifth chakra. That's your throat chakra, right? And again, still connecting with Source and allowing Source to help speak your truth. I'm still feeling this, as for some of you, you may be overly assertive, there's nothing wrong with being assertive, but when you're out of balance and you overpower people, it can turn them off, and that might be a relationship pattern that you have that keeps you from receiving love. And I feel like this person coming in can really help balance that out. So it's worth looking into. It's worth seeing you know, being aware of. We're also getting contract here. I don't feel like that's related to the relationship. This, for me, it feels more related to a legal issue or some kind of work issue, something like documents related to work. It may be that you work on contracts in your current employment, or that you have an employment contract or something like that. But this feels fairly minor to me. It doesn't feel like the purchase of a house or anything major like that. For some of you, it could represent divorce, but I'm not getting that strongly. Let's get a clarifier on that. Second chakra. So second chakra is related to creativity. It's the energy of our chutzpah. It's the energy of, you know, we might want to move an idea forward, but if we don't have enough energy to give it, the idea can just die out. And I'm wondering if that might be related here. There might be something related to contracts where, you know, you're just letting the energy die out. Like it's not moving. Something's not moving forward. Let me get one more clarifier on that. What else do we need to know about this situation for Scorpio? Community. So with this, I feel like you might need to rely on other people around you to help resolve whatever this situation is related to contract. I feel like you might need to rely on other people around you. And this could be in the community of work, but it could also be just in your personal community, your friendships, and so forth. So whatever that situation is for you, I know it was a little bit vague. It's not coming through very strongly. But whatever that situation is for you, rely on your community. And an additional message is coming through about, for some of you, if this is work related, some of you are feeling like you can't trust the people that you work with. You might be feeling like they don't have your back, or that they're throwing you under the bus, or they're treating you badly. And if that's what's happening, what this could be is you might be filing a complaint against somebody at work. So I hope that's not the case, but that might be for a select few of you. Let's go ahead and look at the overall outcome here. Scorpio, the overall outcome for you. Blossoming abundance. So yeah, you're well on your way. You're doing really well. You're moving and grooving toward that abundance. You've got love coming in. But if this work situation does resonate with you, definitely don't let that hold you back. Definitely don't let that hold you back. Oh, yeah. So this came up when I was talking about the work situation as deceit. So there may be some stuff going on for some of you in the work environment, and maybe that's why Mama Bear is so worried about you. Maybe there's something happening there. What's needed for Scorpio to resolve this situation at work? What's needed? Oh, this really hurt you. This is breaking your heart. Really breaking your heart. What's needed? Patience. So be patient. Let the situation unfold. Follow your instincts. Figure out who you can trust, and let those people help you. Let them help you. Let's see what messages the angels have for you, Scorpio. Archangel Gabriel, you will soon receive some positive news. The channels are clear. The channels for a clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. Okay, so I feel like that's related to that work situation. And for some of you where it's hard for you to speak your truth, or where sometimes you're a little overly aggressive in speaking your truth, this will be a great opportunity to find new ways to, speak your truth. And positive thinking. Positive thinking is vital in creating a healthy and abundant life. A positive attitude along with positive beliefs and thoughts are crucial ingredients for creating happiness. Don't worry, think love. Well, I wish you all the best, Scorpio, in the months and weeks to come. And we'll check back in a couple of weeks and see how things are going. So all the best. Blessings to you.